Hey everyone, welcome to Leo Cooks. I'm Leo. Today we're making a Chinese comfort classic. Silky steamed egg with savory minced pork on top. It's smooth, it's flavorful, and it's something my mom used to make when I was a kid. Simple ingredients, but the texture and taste are out of this world. Let's get started. Start with 3 large eggs. Crack them into a bowl and beat gently. Not too bubbly, just until the yolks and whites are fully mixed. Then add about 1.5 times the amount of warm water, around 270 milliliters, and mix again. Add a pinch of salt and a few drops of oil. This helps with a smooth, glossy surface. Strain the mixture through a fine mesh sieve. This removes bubbles and creates that ultra silky texture. Pour the egg into a shallow dish and cover it with a plate or some plastic wrap to keep water from dripping onto the egg. Then place it into a steamer with the lid slightly ajar, just a tiny gap, if your heat is strong. This helps prevent the surface from bubbling or cracking. But if your stove is on the weaker side or your steamer doesn't trap heat well, go ahead and fully close the lid. Just make sure to use medium-low heat and steam it gently for 10 to 12 minutes. Either way, you will know it's done when the surface is smooth and jingly like soft tofu, with no liquid on top. While the eggs are steaming, let's prep the toppings. Slice up a red chili and a green pepper into thin rings. The red one adds a gentle heat, while the green brings freshness and color. We are not going super spicy here, just enough to wake up the flavor. Alright, now let's talk about the meat. We are using about 100 grams of ground pork. If you can, try to grind it fresh, or even better, chop it yourself with a cleaver. In many Chinese households, especially older generations, people prefer to buy a piece of pork and hand-mice it at home. It's a bit more work, but it gives you better texture and control over fat content. And honestly, it's part of the fun. That rhythmic sound of the cleaver on the board is something many of us grew up hearing. Now, heat your wok until it's hot but not smoking. This is important. You want to see a light shimmer or feel strong heat when you hold your hand a few inches above. Then, add 1 tablespoon of oil and stir to coat the wok. Wait about 10 to 15 seconds, or test it by dipping the tip of a wooden chopstick in. If you see tiny bubbles forming around it, the oil is ready. Now, add 100 grams of ground pork. Spread it out quickly and let it sit for 10 seconds to sear. Don't stir right away. This gives you better flavor and texture. Then, break it apart and stir fry until the pork changes color from pink to pale brown and starts to smell delicious. Next, toast in the sliced red chili and green pepper. Add a pinch of salt, a splash of soy sauce, and a tiny touch of sugar, just to balance the heat. Keep stir-frying for another 1 to 2 minutes until the peppers soften slightly and everything smells amazing. Now comes to the best part. Spoon the hot pork and chili mixture right over the steamed egg. Top it off with a drizzle of sesame oil for that nutty, fragrant finish. This dish is popular in many Southern Chinese households. It's soft like custard, savory like a broth, and has that comforting balance of heat and umami. We love pairing it with a bowl of white rice. Nothing fancy, just so satisfying. Let's give it a try. It's silky, savory, and that pork on top. packed with flavor. So good. If you've never tried savory steamed egg before, this is your sign. Try it once, I promise you will want it again and again. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, cooking Chinese food is all about patience, balance, and love. See you next time. Bye bye.